Hi guys, it's Tracy again. So I wanted to share my stack of planners and journals with you, just to let you know that we all have quite a stack sometimes. I tried consolidating, but it didn't really work this year. So this is my wallet. Both this and my week's cover are from Chic Sparrow. They are the Darcy Buttered Rum. I love this leather. Love it. Like, I am selling 2 of my other week's covers because I love this leather so much. So, my wallet holds a notebook from Pen Gems and all of my cards that I use right now. So this is my week's. It has bling on it that I added, which I don't usually do lately. So I bought the Space Invader weeks. I had a sour apple mega that I sold at the end of last year because I wasn't going to use it because I had gotten a cousin, which is down here. So let's start off. This holds my health and wellness, food log, how I feel, my energy, stuff that has to do with me physically and emotionally, including, whatnot. But I've discovered I don't use some of this anymore, which is really fine because I'm okay with that. I always had a problem with this page in my last one. I started off the year, got through the first quarter for the most part, making the mood. I split the column into 2 and put my moods in, color coded my moods, gave my energy level a 1 for high, a 7 for low, and just filled it in. And I did nothing in April because I'm pretty much consistently the same. I'm not happy or sad in any high fluctuation of either one. So, and then in the months, I'll show you this month. This is January because I put birthdays on. I added birthdays to this, and so I can't really show you. But in the months, I have my sleep time, my sleep score, my steps that I walked or did for that day. I'm obviously slacking off. And then I also add, I said my sleep score, right? Yeah. So that's what I have in that section. And then in the weeks section, I basically use them to track my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I do like a little habit tracker of like typical things that everybody does, like take their meds, brush their teeth, shower, do their stretches. Here I add extra comments if something is different, and usually this is all I use besides the monthly. I used to actually do back here I put in a thing for each week, and this is basically what it looked like. I traced this body, and really nothing's changed for me because I have the same problems every single day. So whatever, I have sinusitis and allergies, and I have an issue with sciatica on my left and like a problem with an ovary on my right. Whatever, same thing all the time, doesn't really change. It is what it is. Welcome to being 40 something. So I just got these in. These are from who is it? Sunshine Sticker Co. And these are little bicycles because my boyfriend is a bicycle mechanic, so we go bicycling a lot. So yay. I moved from Maine to Virginia to be with him. I gave up a rather nice job to move to Virginia, but I'm okay with that because I didn't really enjoy my job. That's a whole nother story. This is my private journal. So basically it's just a moleskin lined journal, and just what it is, just a journal. Sometimes I put art in it, sometimes I don't. This right here is my bullet journal, or it was going to be my bullet journal, and I did put set up the months for 2020 in it. And I was going to use this as my journal or my planner for 2020. I changed my mind. You know, us ladies. So this is basically my project journal. And I keep track of classes that I take. I have a lot of classes I paid for online that aren't related to my education, but that bird is really loud. Anyways, so Create and Go, the HB90 class, well, the notes aren't in here because I took that last time. I had one that I took notes in from 2017 to 2019 that I've archived. I took some of the notes out of it and put them in a different book. And then I had planned on doing this was going to be my HB90 book, but then I ended up getting that one, and I'm using that one. So it's just notes. It's business notes. It's notes about my websites. It's notes about trying to do YouTube. It's notes about destashing my stuff. It's notes about an interview I went on. It's about questions I asked them. It's pretty much everything. It's kind of like a catch-all book, which is great. And I don't think I will ever not have a catch-all book and a journal separate, no matter what planners I use in the future. So this is my 2020 cousin, and in my 2020 cousin, I don't know what to tell you. It's a work in progress. I don't know how to use the months. I don't know. I have no idea. I was going to track bills in my project bullet journal. I didn't. I ended up moving those to my happy planner. Let's see, the weeks. This is this week. I don't usually do this much decorating. I was bored last week, so I was like, I'm gonna slap some stickers in it for next week. Yep. So this is what the week before, or 2 weeks ago, looked like. So you can see I'm having one of those. And I say I'm not an extreme person, but you can see I went from not using them to using them chaotically to being a little bit more structured, and then we'll see what next week brings. Who knows? I don't know. This one's hard. I looked back because I tried filming this video once before. I looked back and I saw where I had been recording what I've done for the day, which is nice. So I think I might try to start doing that. And I used to create a checklist at the beginning of each week on what I wanted to accomplish, and this is kind of my attempt at that over here. So we'll see. I might go back to doing that and setting to-dos for every single day in a checklist format and doing that here. I don't know. And if you notice, I have like these little clear, well, they're not clear, but they're see-through-ish stickers. They're heart-shaped stickers. I got these at the dollar store. They're great. And almost every single one of my books since 2 years ago have these in them. And I've pretty much assigned each color a task. So like I also have it in my weeks. So the orange, I'll show you on this one. The orange is the month. The black is the week. The green is the day. The pink, oh, you can't even see it. I wasn't even in frame. What a dumbass. Okay, so the orange is the month. The black is the week. The green is the day. The pink, I don't know if you can see that. The pink, it's barely even sticking out. The pink is like notes section. And I believe this like striped bluey color, yeah, it's the index or the overview of the year. I'm such a dork. Okay, anyways. Those are great. I love them. I use them. I use them in a lot of books. I used them last year. I used them the year before. They're just perfect. And I also have them shaped as arrows, and they were in like the school section of the dollar store. And I think I bought like a whole ton. I've given some away, which I regret doing now because I just, they're good for about 3 months and then I have to replace them. So, which is fine. All right. And so let's go to the day. So we're actually going to go to tomorrow because I wrote on it for today and I don't feel like sharing it with you guys. So, it's basically me ranting. I was going to use this section as a journal and not do the other lined journal. Well, some days I have a whole lot to write and some days I don't. But I also changed my writing from like little like this to big like this. I'm never really consistent. I've also done watercolors in it. I paste stuff into it. Random stickers, a note from my friend, my Erin Condren sticker, my shopping list, stickers when I went for bike rides, some more watercolors. And then usually at the beginning of the month, I have like a goal that I set, or I use it to track a goal that I want to do. So like April was, and it's not just April, it was just basically from the beginning of April until whenever I finish, I want to earn $500 from selling stuff on Mercari or eBay or Facebook. But I dropped out of Facebook groups. That's a whole nother story. So any of the buy sell trade groups I pretty much bailed on. So there's that. This one is my job tracker application, and then I have another one that I started at the beginning of the year, which some of these I heard back from, and some people just never responded to me at all. In February, I did a 30-day no spend that I think I started late. I started on the 7th of February, and I finished on the 7th of March. I managed to not spend any money on anything that was not related to food, like normal everyday household shopping. So I have not decided on what I am going to put here for this one. I may do another tracker for another $500 of selling items, earning $500 from selling stuff. So we'll see. And then I don't really have anything in the back. I may have the 100 filled out. I don't think I filled it out in here. I started to, but I have the 100 filled out in my weeks. So there's that. And I'm hoping to make this shorter than I did the last one. And I gotta refilm this video about this book, but this is also a cousin. This is also a 2020 cousin. and I was gonna post this video first, but the video is like a mess, and there's like things that I didn't want to share in that video that I, like birthdays and stuff. So this is my 5-year planner in a Hobonichi Cousin 2020. So it's going to be from 2020 to 2024, and in 2024 I will buy a 2025 to do the next 5 years. This cover and the cover on it, so the cover and the cover were for sale on my Instagram account, and then I just pulled it off because I wanted to put my new cousin in something, because I want a folio from Chic Sparrow in the chai or the one of the other light colored ones like my Weeks has. I wanted to put it in that, and I want an inscription on it that has something to do with time. So as soon as I get a job, that's going to be one of my first orders, is to get a cover for this that will last pretty much forever, because I love their leather. So this video will be going up, and I will probably put a link down below to once I post it, so that you can click on it to get back to go to that one, even though I have to refilm it. So basically in this cousin, it's going to be, let me raise that up and see if you can see this. It's going to be, the days are going to be our daily life, like what we did, where we went, who we did it with, basically who, what, where, when, why, how type of thing. The weather from Weatherbug and stuff like that, and my boyfriend's schedule for that day. In the week section, I'm basically doing the headline of the day for the world, for the US, and for the local news, if there's something different. And then in the monthly section, I haven't figured out what to track. Something I can track every single day for, like every, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but so I haven't figured this out. If you have a suggestion, let me know. So maybe by the time I get around to refilming this video about this, somebody will give me a suggestion. So, all right, so here we go to the weeks. This is this week. So I did a world one, I did the US one. I didn't have a room for a local, but we haven't had any huge news locally. This section over here is going to be my thoughts on this week's news stories, and often it's just being basically, I can't believe what's going on, and I can't believe the idiot that's trying to lead us through it. That's basically my thoughts on that. And then for the daily, like I said, who, what, where, when, why. So weather here, this, and I have gratitude up on one of the check boxes. So that's that. And then I have reference pages for each year in the back of the book, because there was exactly 5, which was nice. So yay. And then we're moving on to the HB90 setup. And I got this idea from Sarah, because this is how she sets hers up. And I bought some A5 Webster pages, which I have 2 of them up on Mercari for sale. And they didn't come with inserts, like insides in them, but I added insides, so I increased the cost, so I added more. I basically added the price of the binder and the price of the inserts, and then a little bit extra. So go check that out. So this is the HB90. I will do a whole video on this in the future. This is what it is. It's, I don't know what to say about it in this video, because it's, if you don't know what it is, go check. I'll put a link to Sarah's page or YouTube channel so that you can know what it is. And then this is my Happy Planner homebody. And in this I'm tracking basically my bills, because I still own a home in Maine and he still owns a home in Maine. And he gets paid, you know, every other week. I have no job, so I don't get paid. So my family is renting my house for me so I can make my mortgage. I also, like, it has, I don't know if you guys have seen this one, and I'm pretty sure if you're a planner person, you've seen this layout. This is why I bought it, because it was different. But I'm not, like, attached to it. I was going to sell this originally, but it never sold. And it became, like, February or the beginning of March. And I was like, screw it. I'm just going to use it. So I buy, like, my shopping lists. I make our errands. I put important things. I do our meals. I put his schedule up in the corner of each day. And that's basically that. There's nothing big to tell you about this one because it is what it is. And that's it. So yay, I cut 10 minutes off this. So that's my planner stack for 2020. So if you'd like, hit the like button down below because I'm new to this and I need all the encouragement I can get. Whoops. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe. If you want notifications, I guess you hit the bell, but I never hit the bell. So sorry if I'm a subscriber of yours and I haven't hit your bell. So have a great day. Stay safe. Happy planning.